Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Tuesday, November the 19th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. I want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session so far. The Dow is currently up about 14 points, the Nasdaq's up 1.25, the S&P 500's up half a point, and the Russell 2000 futures, they're up close to a point, pretty much around the break even now, though. The index showing the most relative strength today, I would say, is the Dow Jones, followed by the Nasdaq and the S&P. The Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P, and then I believe the Russell. We're seeing different pockets of strength in different sectors. Let's go ahead and finish going through some of the numbers here. Silver, SLV commodities for silver down 7 cents on the SLV. JJC copper up 8 cents. GDX gold miners up 7 cents. GLD gold up 7 cents. USO crude oil up 3 cents. So commodities are pretty much flat on the board right now. Taking a look at the volatility index, we are seeing the VIX rise up today with the market. Kind of tells you that people are buying protection a little bit there. TLT, the 30-year bond ETF, is up down 45 cents. We have this strength in the euro today, followed by weakness in the dollar. If we take a look at some of the top sectors based on the percent change from open, you're looking at the XBI. Biotechs are pretty strong today. Which biotechs are strong? You can take a look at BIIB and BSX for the Boston Scientific Corporation, Medical Instruments and Supplies. They're up about 3.5%. ABT up 1.25%. We're seeing some strength in the financials, of course. Bank of America doing pretty well today. JP Morgan, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs. We're seeing some strength in the Chinese stocks. Again, the FXI is up another 0.5% today from the opening price. GDXJ, junior gold miners are strong. Home builders are hanging in there. So let's go ahead and talk about the market real quick here for the midday market update, see what's going on. We know that we sold off yesterday. This is a 50-minute chart. We know that we had some heavy selling pressure yesterday going into the close. All right, and then on the you can see that right here. Then overnight we traded slightly higher. Started selling off around, let's say, around 1 o'clock overnight here, and then we sold all the way down to 1784 on the ES, and we rallied all the way from the overnight low to a high of 1793, where we had some resistance. If you look at the 5-minute chart, this action that we had, the selling pressure that we had right here, was from a little mini head and shoulders pattern. You can see it better on a smaller tick chart, but we did break down a little bit right there. We're kind of near the back test area right now. Keep an eye on the 1791 level. We can hold above 1791. We can push back up towards the highs. We still have these dip buyers coming in, and we did put a higher pivot low in today. Just right now around 11:45, and volume is picking up from this little downtrend volume pattern that we have. So in the afternoon session, I would say keep an eye on the high of the day around 1793 half. Keep an eye on this 1787 or better yet 1786 half area, then the 1784.75, the previous day's low. See, looking at the Russell 2000 on my other screen here, it's holding above the opening price. Again, Nasdaq is attempting to go back above the 200-day moving average on the 15-minute chart. Talking about some key stocks, let's go ahead and punch up some names that we were looking at this morning. 1 second. A couple of names that we mentioned this morning to the traders to watch in the chat room. If you have not been to our chat room yet, it's mywallstreettv.com. But we were looking at Best Buy, BBY. You can see this stock sold off. We actually were able to get short this name around the $40.30 level. Trade worked out pretty well. Trade went all the way down to 38.90. In the afternoon session, I would watch this 40.80 level, watch this 41.50 level, and then watch the low of the day. Those would be some key reference levels to work off of. We also discussed TSL. The stock was gapping up from a lot of bullish action in the solar names lately. The stock gapped up. I believe it had some earnings or some news out. Either way, they faded the stock, and now it's trying to catch some support. 1660 is a good level to watch on that name. And for Best Buy, you have the 50-day moving average around the 40.37 level. You want to watch that action right there. CRM, this stock had earnings after the bell yesterday. You can see it popped up a little bit. Popped up after hours. We'll bring up the after hours chart here in 1 second. By the way, the software that you're looking at right now is Fusion. This is the software that we use with the firm, at our firm. Let's see. Market time all, so you can see the stock popped up a little bit after hours, chopped around this morning. It gapped up slightly, rallied up, sold off, and they bought it around that little sell-off. This was another trade that we discussed to get long. However, me personally, was not able to ride it that long, but some of the trades in the room were able to follow up with it. 5250 is a key level from the daily chart. If you take a look at the daily here real quick, this was a nice little support area. So we were watching it around this 250, and right when it got around there, we were long around 5275, 5280. But again, however, we're not able to take it up that to those highs. But it did trade pretty well. Right now, it's a possible little cup and handle action right there. I would keep an eye on a break over 5450. If it does, look for it. Maybe try to go back up towards these 5540s and maybe touch the previous day's close. Again, the financials are looking good. Bank of America is the strongest bank out there. It's up about 2.25%, close to 2.5%. You can see very strong chart, making new highs as we speak. So just keep an eye on that sector, and we'll see what other stocks are moving, shaking, and baking. Aside from that, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys after the close, after the bell market summary. Make sure you come check out the website, wallstreettrading.com. Have a good lunch, folks. Later.